Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've been able to do a video. Some of that has to do with technology reasons, others of that has to do with the fact that I haven't really had too much to talk about that I felt was important to update you on. Also because I think my update videos are pretty boring, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. I was having a conversation with a friend who I have been reconnecting with over the last couple of years, and one of the things that came up was the fact that both of us have struggled for different reasons with body image and self esteem, and a lot of things that the two of us never talked about in high school because in high school you're so focused on graduation and life and all of these things that you don't necessarily think about, that you don't always think about other people. But now that we are both 10 years removed from high school, we've been able to reflect back on that and who we were then in comparison to how and who we are now. And one of the things that we talked about was the fact that it's so difficult to accept yourself every day. And accepting who somebody is today versus who they were yesterday, or who they were 6 months ago, or 5 years ago, or even a decade ago when both of us were stupid high schoolers. And that's the thing, is figuring out how to accept yourself every single day. And one of the things I said to her about reasons why I get tattoos is because I view it as a way to reclaim myself from myself. Because when I go back through a lot of how I have viewed myself in the last 10 years, it's relatively toxic. And I think we can all admit that we are our harshest critic, and we tend to be incredibly toxic for ourselves. Whether it's internalized misogyny, whether it's internalized homophobia, you name it, we've probably all done it at some point in our lives. And the most important part is learning and reteaching yourself how to love yourself, self love, all of that. So, my way of reclaiming myself from my former self is tattoos. Tattoos don't have to be meaningful. Tattoos can be whatever you want them to be. If you want to get a skull of a T Rex on your arm, get a skull of a T Rex on your arm. Also, that sounds really dope, so I might add that to my list. But that's the thing. Your body and your life is what you make of it. And if you need ways and reminders to accept yourself, then have ways and reminders to accept yourself every day. My first tattoo is technically it's two because it's on my elbows, says be the one you were made to be, because I have always struggled with being who I'm supposed to be versus who society and people dictate I should be. And some of that had to do with the fact that I was struggling coming out to myself. And some of that was that it's hard to fight against what society dictates and wants for you and thinks you should be doing. So, yes, my first tattoo is literally a reminder to myself that I'm really, really gay. Really gay. Like, I don't know how I didn't realize that in high school, and how I went so long in my life not admitting that to myself. But now that I have, I'm so much happier, I'm so much comfortable. I'm in my own skin, and my tattoos are a reminder to myself to live in this moment, and you are present in this moment, and this is your life. And you should accept yourself for it and the choices you've made. So, anyway, my message for the day is reclaim yourself from your former self. However, you need to do that, whether it's through different forms of self care, whether it's making changes every day, but or not every day, even just once a month, making one little change that you've always wanted to make. But those changes matter over time, and those choices matter over time. And it's a struggle to accept yourself every day, but it's possible. And there's nothing wrong with it taking time, because it certainly has taken me a lot of time. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. I have some other ideas to talk about in the future besides comic books. I know I don't tend to not do this, and this video has gone on far too long. So stay excellent. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye!